Hello again. This is Richard Rowe, truck driver, resident of the Ocala National Forest, and as always, candidate for Congress in District 3, Central Florida. I was going to write this down and do this in like a letter or whatever, but I thought a video might be a little bit better because I'd like to address my fellow candidates, the other three that I know are still in the race. I was asked to make a case for myself. Obviously, I have, no experience in politics whatsoever. I'm a truck driver. I'm basically just some asshole off the internet and a writer from Facebook. And I was asked to make a case for myself as to why I deserve to be the candidate more than anyone else, and why I would be the best choice for it. So I'm going to do so from the driver's seat of my truck with helpful laptop right here. I haven't done a lot of videos, I haven't spent a lot of time on camera, so I'm going to fuck up a lot, so just forgive me on that if you don't mind. I'm going to start for asking my other candidates, the other 3 or 4 that are running, a couple of very simple questions, starting with, why are you bothering? Why? What are you trying to accomplish here? Because here's the deal. I was born and raised in the Ocala National Forest, and I've looked over all of your positions and all of your platforms and everything. I think they're great. I think you're actually great people, and I would personally vote for you. Unfortunately, nobody else I know here would. I hate to say it, that is the case. Why do you think that you, as a sort of Bernie-crat progressive, stands a chance here? On what basis of your platform position? What is your approach? I mean, are you fucking high? Bernie just lost this district by 1 billion points to 1. What are you smoking that you think that you're going to follow the same platform and you're going to use the same arguments and you're going to, on the same personality basis, and you're going to get in? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Now, I like you. I have voted for Bernie. I'm a huge Bernie supporter. I campaigned for him. But what makes you think that they're going to vote for you? You think, is it your PhD? Because you're a college professor? Because you're a former evangelical pro-lifer? You've got some clever arguments as to why Jesus was a socialist? Yeah, those are great, and those would work in a really liberal district, sure. This ain't it. Okay? I don't even like college professors. I don't even like PhDs. And I'm not the dumbest person I know, but if a PhD liberal college professor came to my front door and wanted to talk to me about politics, I would be like, okay, and so tell me now, why are you better than me? Because we might as well just get this out of the way. And that's how I feel about it. I can tell you everyone else I know is a hell of a lot worse. As far as and I know one of you, without mentioning names, as far as the religious angle goes, if you're going to use Jesus was a socialist, you got to understand Jesus is dead here. Christ is dead. He's gone. The people, the evangelicals of this district, are no longer Christians. They have reverted to this Old Testament fire and fury mentality. Christ is dead. Trump is God. He is their golden calf. He is their idol. And so do you really think you're going to come in here like gentle Jesus, meek and mild, winning these people over, when what they really want is Jericho? They want Joshua at the walls of Jericho. They want fire and fury. They want anger and wrath. They don't want gentle Jesus, meek and mild. So on what basis do you think that's going to fly in this district? Secondly, what have you sacrificed to be here? We're probably all buying in. I don't think any of us are going to actually make the petition. As a matter of fact, I know we're not, because none of us did, because that date's already come and gone. I grew up in a trailer in the Ocala National Forest. I was homeless. I lived on the streets. Sort of finally crawled my way back up to solvency driving a truck, as you can see here. And And I'm putting everything I have into this campaign. What are you putting in? What are you sacrificing? What is it exactly? What exactly do you use as the standard of measure for your commitment to this cause? That's what I want to know. I mean, you've got some money in the bank. That's fine. That's fine. That's great. I'm happy for you. It's awesome. I don't. But I'm putting every dollar I make into this campaign. What have you given up? Who have you given up? What have you sacrificed of yourself and of your life? Because I've given up everything. I've become a monk at this point. What have you given up for this cause? Because that is the measure of your commitment to it, so far as I can tell. In my fourth and fifth questions, I think it's fourth and fifth, whatever. Counting? I don't know. My fourth and fifth questions are: do you really represent the people of this district? Now, I like you. I think you're cool. I think you guys are awesome. But you're not representative of the people of this district. And I hate to tell you, as much as you would like to be elected a representative, I think it is you're slightly putting the cart before the horse here, because you cannot be elected a representative without being representative of the people of this district. So I ask you, if we were to melt District 3 down, Central Florida down, into a pile, and just put fire under it and melt it to a pile of steel and cast it to a new form, are you what would come out? Are you this district personified? How long have you lived here? Because I was born and raised in the Ocala National Forest. Wow, I look really red in this camera. Whatever, I swear to God, I'm not the sunburn. Are you representative of these people that you hope to elect you? Because I kind of don't think so. I think you're representative of a certain part of District 3, that being Gainesville, because that's where you're all from. But Gainesville is 62.3 square miles. Okay. This district is, let's see, I'm referring to my notes, between Delaware and Connecticut in terms of size. This is a huge place. There are 732,000 people in this district. Okay? Only 16% of whom live in Gainesville. So do you know the other 84%? Have you met them? Have you been out in the Ocala National Forest? Because I have. That's where I live. How many of the 732,000 people who live here do you actually know? I think it's a fair question. How many do you know outside of Gainesville? Another fair question. And if you don't know them, if you don't share the same policies that they do, how do you expect to be elected as a representative for those people? I suppose I ought to end this video here, because it's 9 minutes and there's a lot more to say. I just want you guys to know that I like you, I like who you are and what you stand for. And if we were in a slightly different time and place, I think that any one of you would stand a great chance as progressives. But in this time and place, here where I'm from, the Ocala National Forest, I don't see anyone else who stands a chance of getting past the red wall. It's not going to happen. So I leave you with these questions. And I will provide some answers and go on into other details and things like that in another video. Just think this over, and get back to me, because I'd really like to hear your answers to them either in person or in video. So, this is Richard Rowe, truck driver, resident of the Ocala National Forest, born and bred in the Ocala National Forest, a candidate for Congress in the self-same district. Asking questions, waiting for answers. See you later.